Single people can only have 2,000 in countable assets. If a single person comes to us and they don't have the ability to use a disabled child transfer or other of those exempt transfers, what can we do? So in this situation, the example is that the person is in an adult family home. It costs $6,000 a month. Their income is $3,000 a month, so they're short $3,000 a month. That's what we call the cost of care deficit. In this example, the home is worth $320,000 and they've got $60,000 in the bank account. What are they going to do? What advice are we going to give them? This may be advice we would give them is to take some of that money and spend it down wisely. If you are going to be moving to a care facility, you're going to probably want to sell the home so the state doesn't get the home. If it's going to cost $15,000 to ready the house for sale, do it. If you have an old vehicle and you want a newer vehicle, spend $20,000 on the new vehicle. It has to be in the client's name. If they had an old vehicle, they trade it in. You have to buy it in the name of the client. Say the client can't drive. That doesn't matter. They can still own a car. Somebody's going to be driving that car and taking them to the doctor. Buy a prepaid irrevocable burial plan and use the rest of the money for caregiving and for legal fees. So the client is down to $2,000. We apply for Medicaid for the client, and Medicaid approves benefits. They're on Medicaid. What's next? Well, to avoid the house going to the state, we're going to sell the house. This avoids estate recovery and it also preserves assets. I've included on the slide some of how this works. The home sells, it nets $300,000. The person gifts $230,000 and they keep $70,000. Okay, now what? Well, we tell DSHS exactly what we did. DSHS administers the Medicaid program. DSHS imposes a penalty period of a little over 19 months. And during those 19 months, the person's back privately paying. They use the money that they kept. They kept 70. They only need about 58,000. So they have plenty of money to get through the penalty period. Then when they're back down to 2,000, apply for Medicaid again. They're approved. And what's the result? They were able to preserve $230,000 and the car, and the care was never jeopardized in any respect. That's a pretty good outcome.